Sportscast crew, welcome back to another week episode with your favorite host, Mr. ESPN, where we discuss everything sports and the business behind it. How y'all feeling, fellas?
You already know what up.
Man, we good here, man. Another day, another dollar.
How you feeling, Dub? How you feeling, Drake?
I'm back.
Drippy Drake in the building. Let's
Don't call
go.
it a comeback.
Hey,
Yo, has it been like? It's been like 6 weeks.
it's been a while. A while.
Yeah. No, it ain't been longer than 6 weeks. I think.
It's been long enough for my
Yo,
heart.
you been on a world tour.
World
bro.
tour
Bruh.
hiatus,
What you been
man.
on, KD?
Tell
Tell
us,
man.
yeah.
Tell us, man.
Yeah, you listen. When you have a family member that's a professional athlete, especially in the not for long league.
Please give that athlete a shout out for us.
Oh, you know Kendallville, number 22, Chicago Bears. You know what I'm saying?
Starting.
College Park. You know, from South Side with an F to
Talk
the
to
South
him.
Side
Talk
with
to
a
him.
TH.
Hey,
Although he's not
y'all
really
don't
on the
know
South
about
Side
it.
at all, like never. But still.
So shout out to KD's bloodline.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? So you have to
Goes
support.
finest.
You have
Yeah.
to support. Although my heart was here. My heart was
Hey,
here.
we appreciate that because we felt it.
But I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely. So as always, you know how we do. We always have some headlines to cover. We got a few headlines for you guys this week. Start off. We got some news in New Orleans. Mark Ingram has officially passed the Saints' all-time rushing leader record.
With what? What was it? What was it?
It was he passed Deuce McAllister.
Deuce McAllister.
Wow,
Y'all
what a
remember Deuce
name.
McAllister?
Yes.
Number
Big Deuce.
26.
Nice throwback.
Big
That was
Deuce.
yesteryear.
So I guess that trade to New Orleans from Houston was
Right. It seemed like
Probably,
he must
yeah,
have been like 3 yards short.
exactly yeah.
And then they brought him back to like,
just for that.
Hey, go ahead,
Just
come
to
do
do
what
that.
you gotta do, my boy.
Right, right. That's
Um,
really dope.
In other news, I think he's always in the news, but again, he's in the news not because of what he does on the court, but off the court.
He's always in your news. Like.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we always have to cover the business side of the sector of the
Oh yeah,
space.
the cash part of sports
yeah.
cash.
LeBron and Naomi Osaka.
But Vlad's always going to have a LeBron part of Sportscast.
Yeah.
Even if we talking about hockey.
That's my goal.
Let's sports cash.
Let's Sportscast.
But
and if you're not talking LeBron, he going to talk
He
Bronny.
need to start paying us. Like,
Hey, that's okay.
You need a
They're
sponsor.
doing good stuff.
My fault. Yo, Naomi Osaka, LeBron, go.
yes, LeBron and Naomi Osaka are actually in the current state of investing in a tech firm right now.
Okay.
Obviously, there's other names. Drake is in there too. Some other entertainers,
Okay,
big time
this-
entertainers.
This is the industry right here.
Yes, it's Drake, Naomi, LeBron, and one other person.
Okay.
But this tech firm is supposed to be valued in a couple of years. They said around 2025, hopefully $50 billion. So I know we had the LeBron episode a couple of episodes ago where we talk about LeBron's net worth going up through the roof. So this is definitely a play we'll like to see play into play down the road when LeBron finally retires. Definitely take him to the next level in
This is
that
big.
billionaire status. Absolutely. Naomi is big for Naomi, is big for Drake. It's definitely big for LeBron also.
Naomi hires those.
Naomi says she's not playing tennis no more. She getting to the bag.
She getting to that money.
Yeah, I
we
can't blame her.
Death
I'm
Valley,
not mad
baby.
at
Let's
her.
go.
That's
Let's
crazy,
go.
bro.
Same thing with Rihanna. Black women in general just was like,
They about this
y'all not
money.
finna stress us out.
Yeah.
Nah,
We getting to
not
the
at
bag.
all. We're gonna stay in LA. The historic arena, Staples Center.
I don't like it.
I hate it.
Really?
I don't like it, bro.
I don't like
care.
it for the name, but I like it for the business move.
Right.
Staples Center is officially changing their name from Staples Center to Crypto.com Arena.
I would have been okay with just crypto arena, but
That's what I thought too.
That crypto.com, that .com just
It changes everything.
throws it off.
unsettles
Like,
me,
can you
know what I'm
imagine the
saying?
lights 50 yards away? You see that dot and then the com. Because here's the thing: in LA, you see the arena from the highway.
Right.
So it's gonna be definitely something different to see, but it will debut Christmas Day, obviously for the marketing standpoint. But it's a great move for the Lakers. Crypto.com did pay them $700 million for that name change.
Yeah.
So
They bought it.
I just don't like change.
Yeah, and you, that's a big man move to say that, because a lot of people are
Not
saying
gonna admit
all
it.
the other things. It's
Right.
like, yo, you just admit that you
It's
don't
like it's like when the Raiders left Oakland. Like I ain't like that.
yeah, even though that
I
new
ain't like
Vegas
that.
stadium is very nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
man.
that's cool.
I
I mean, of
do-
course it was gonna be nice, but
We do have to face the facts. Like, every arena is going to be named after
Yeah,
crypto.
something's-
I'm just going to let you know
After
that now.
crypto?
Yes.
Of some form. It might not be
So-
Crypto.com, but it'll be
really?
some form. Yes.
Miami's arena, it was a AAA for a long time. American Airlines Arena. It's FTX Arena now. FTX is the largest crypto exchange in the world. They paid $800 million up front
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
for a
So
20-year lease.
the reason why is because
Yeah.
tickets
They're
are
not
going
going
to
nowhere.
start being accepted with crypto and stuff like that too. So
So who got dibs on the Bitcoin arena?
You know what? We're waiting for it.
here's the thing: it'll be an NFL team for that one,
ATL hope.
and I won't be surprised if it's Seattle. Just keep that in mind. But last but not least, AB,
Antonio Brown. That is.
doing AB things.
Yo, that nigga's funny, bro.
He's
Oh
so-
man.
He's so clutch for being. Hold on.
He was on a good streak for a while,
Yo,
That
And
guy
then-
is funny.
and then obviously got leaked out that AB's finessing the rules a little bit.
Scandal
Um,
AB.
Got a fake COVID card, even though COVID protocol is very strong in the NFL right now.
So this is confirmed.
yes,
Oh my
that
god.
what they say, man.
They said, they said it was in the summertime.
So all right, yo, real quick, who do we respect more? Because we got Kyrie who just flat out said, "I ain't doing it."
Obviously.
Then you got Aaron Rodgers who misleads,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got AB who just out here
Frauding.
finessing.
Just fraud.
Hit him with the RICO charge.
I respect Kyrie more.
Kyrie
Kyrie gets
gotta
the
be the
most
most
respect,
respect.
hands
And
down.
that's
Yes,
crazy.
he
And
didn't
that's
mislead.
crazy.
He said it with his chest. I am.
said
That's
a lot
crazy
of
because
things
we
with
was
his chest,
we was
but
beating
he
him
still
down,
said-
and now he's the only one that at least
Has some integrity.
yeah.
I'm
'Cause
good with
these
it.
clowns, these jokers.
I agree.
It's so funny though. Oh man.
Well, I highly doubt he's the only one, but I guess
That's
he's-
another thing, man. The the NFL really got to start taking a look at these guys because who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows who else got a little?
I mean, I'm not even surprised. It's mad easy to get one of
It
those
is.
cards, dude.
yo,
I was
didn't he say he was willing to pay
administering the shots.
$800?
and that's light.
Like I'm like, you can get that thing for $25 down the street, my boy.
Facts.
Dude, you can get one and fill it out yourself. Like the person that
No cap.
administers the shot doesn't even have to. Dude, I was administering them. I didn't even sign off on anything. Just
Oh,
write their
thanks,
name
Carlos.
on there. and be
I know
like,
when I
I don't
first
know if
got it,
I
I was
said-
like, "This is
This
why
it?
I went and got
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
This is terrible."
Well,
it's really not that deep.
we'll see what happens. Apparently he's supposed to have, I think, a 1-game suspension repercussion.
That's it.
That's
He,
it.
he got suspended for that for what he
No,
did.
I'm
in June?
I'm not confirmed on it, but I think that's the.
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, with the penalty.
Oh, y'all saw yesterday. Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Damn it, Antonio.
Yo, let's get to the show, bro.
Sheesh.
Let's hop into this week's show. We are now week 11.
Week
NFL?
11. Something like that. 12-11.
NFL season has been very, very entertaining with a lot of storylines, a lot of up and downs, a lot of good, a lot of bad. But let's start off with our show. Cam Newton's back home in Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Welcome
And
back,
he-
Superman.
Not only is he back, he defeated the Arizona Cardinals.
Who, by the way, his very first career start as a rookie.
Was against the Arizona.
The Arizona
Cardinals. That's
Cardinals.
crazy.
He lost that game. However,
Full
he
circle.
threw for like 400 yards.
Yeah. It was a
that.
monster.
Like, he
It was a
went
monster
crazy.
game.
Yeah.
So I thought it was actually really cool to go back to Arizona
Right.
and this time come out with a win. So
Even though he didn't start.
yeah, I think it was really cool. He ran for a touchdown. He passed for a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
So those I think was his only 2 plays. And now this time they let him take the starting reins
Oh, yesterday he started. All right, great.
against Washington.
Proud of him.
So
Very proud. That should be a W. Whoever got the time traveling device, let me know. Should have been a W yesterday.
You don't even have to do that, bro. To be honest.
But what I do like is I think there's a new energy in Carolina with
Oh
Cam
yeah,
there.
very much so.
They look everybody defense.
Should have never
offense.
left.
That's a tough situation.
I think even though they let him go, they should have been called him back because what they've been doing.
Yeah.
They've been struggling. They haven't had anything at the QB position. Sam Darnold, appreciate him. He had a good first 5 games, and then he regressed back to the Jets. So
I mean, did you see the smile on Christian McCaffrey's face?
He was happy because
This
he's gonna get a lot
man-
of touches.
he got his guy
Yeah, he
back.
got his guy
It's
back.
it's like a breakup where everybody because I can't be mad at Carolina. They had to make a change, I guess. He should have never left, but they had to make a change, and now coming back, it's like, dang, we really didn't know what we had
right.
until he was gone.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it took a while of losing.
You knew what you had. He was an MVP.
And he
But
took y'all to the Super Bowl.
He got
was
hurt.
hurt.
He
Yeah,
had some,
that-
He
some-
was just
he had
hurt.
some
Yeah.
struggle seasons.
Like, cause towards the end, like he played through like a shoulder injury on his throwing arm or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. Like,
That's what makes it look even worse.
I mean, of course though. Like, I mean, but I bet you if you sit him down and let him heal, he'll probably go back to where he was.
Because that was before he got hurt. He was completing his highest percentage in the history of his career.
Exactly.
Like
He
69%.
was playing much better than his
Nice.
MVP season.
And, yo, he's like a 61%, 57% guy. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
career.
But he was like through 9 games, he was averaging like 69%. He was really playing well. Then he got hurt. Then the next year he was still trying to recover. They were still trying to make a play, and it just didn't look good at all. It didn't look good at all.
Do you
Shout out
think-
to Cam,
Do you
though.
think they punish him because of his aura at that time with the NFL?
You think the Panthers punished him?
Yeah, like, as far as you remember,
Oh, nah.
because you got to think about it.
I don't think so.
He had a lot of
He was
publicity
big.
at that time.
He was big.
He
but
was
I don't think they
big.
punished him. I think they made a business decision. I think they said, "Man, Cam might not never recover."
Yeah.
And we trying to win.
Move forward.
Yeah, so they figured it might be that time. He's a big, mobile guy. He gets hit a lot. He gets tapped a lot. It just didn't seem worth it to keep him. And I mean, they were wrong, but they got him back. They sent him out. You know, lucky for them. Belichick said, "Nah, man, we good with the young boy," and they let him go. And
Mac Jones?
Yeah, Cam got some time with the Patriots to kind of like get himself together. He probably saw the game from a different perspective being coached by Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Because he was playing pretty decent the first few games before he caught COVID last year. So coming back now, he had something to prove. He had to fight to get back to where he's at right now. You feel me? I think the football going football, and things worked out good for him this time. You know, and so congrats to Cam. Do your thing, my boy. ATL. You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
good to see. This is why we watch sports, man. That was a great story. And then of course the moment.
Yeah.
He had 2 moments,
The
2
I'm
huge
back.
moments. The I'm back,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was preaching at the end of the game.
Oh.
Did y'all see
I
that?
didn't see that.
I
part.
saw
didn't
that.
see
So he was talking about, in the devotion that I did this morning. Cam, man. He said Moses was in the desert, and he looked around, and Robbie Smith right next to him, like, "Where's my boy going with this?" And then he wraps it up like a good pastor does. He said, "Where we at right now?"
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
Cam Newton, man.
Talk to him. Cam.
Good to see you
That's
back.
Reverend Cam.
bro.
Reverend Cam.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Bro.
I'm not too excited as a Falcons fan.
I mean,
They beat us with the other guy.
the
so.
season's done for both
Listen,
of y'all. So
nah,
it's
nah,
really
B.
not-
Chill out, B. we the AFC right now, baby. We still got fighting power. Come on.
y'all just took a smack.
Yo, we
down.
did. We just had the worst Thursday night game of the entire
And they
season.
said that was like the worst Falcon game in like 30
yeah, we ain't
years
scored no
or something
points.
like
that.
that.
That should be the worst. We ain't scored no
I
points.
hate to be the one to point this out, but it was 25-0. 28 minus 3 is what?
Damn, why you?
This dude.
I'm
We
sorry.
did not come
I'm
to
sorry.
romantic class.
I'm sorry.
On to our next
I'm sorry.
topic.
I just had to point it out. I was not trying to do it to you, bro, but I just noticed that. I was like,
It's
does
okay.
anyone notice this? And
It's
no
okay.
one noticed it. So damn.
I mean,
That's actually kind of funny.
it took.
So
a
in
break-
basketball news, what the hell?
Hey, it took the Braves 26 years.
Goddamn right, I'm still rocking World Series champs.
So let's go to the West Coast. I know big news last week was OBJ going to the Rams, and first game with the Rams they took a L.
Sure. Big one.
I know we anticipated this to be a big piece to their Super Bowl run. We thought they're gonna run away with it, but it looks like they need a little tweaking, a little straightening.
It takes time, a little straightening. Everybody need a little bit more straightening.
A little bit straight.
But obviously Robert Woods looks like he's out for the season. OBJ's going to have to fill that spot. How long do we think it's going to take for the Rams to get clicking on all cylinders and really make that dominance presence?
4 weeks.
4 weeks? You do know we
They probably gonna get a couple
Did
of
you
wins.
just
in
pick a
between.
number?
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I think it's gonna take 4 weeks. They had a game last week. I think it's gonna take at least a couple of practices. You know what I'm saying? A couple of games for them to figure things out. For guys to start picking out each other's tendencies. For guys to get more comfortable. Because you throw into a new receiver, that is, I think, unless you're just telling him to go on goals all day,
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult to understand when he's gonna break this route. You know what I'm saying? When he's gonna hit the curl, how he's gonna hit the curl, what angle he prefer. You know, all that kind of stuff takes time. So I think it's gonna take a couple of games. 5 games in, I think they'll be in position where
We're
it's
in
like,
week 11.
I mean,
5 games is a lot of games.
he came late. That's not. They got no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got to make it work.
And the fact that he's not only I feel like OBJ was kind of counting on the fact that he wouldn't have a huge prominent role.
Right.
And then when Robert got hurt,
yeah.
he was just like, "Oh man,
I gotta
like,
step up and I gotta come now.
But
yeah." So that's now they gotta kind of force the issue
Right.
a little bit.
I agree, but at the same time, maybe this is a blessing in disguise, right?
No, it's never a blessing in disguise
For
to lose
OBJ.
Robert. Oh yeah.
For OBJ. Now, I don't wish harm on any player.
No,
but,
I'm talking about the team in general.
or yeah, but at the same time, let's be honest, OBJ numbers have declined drastically since he left the Giants.
I mean,
right?
because his targets have declined, but
Boy,
And-
I wonder why that is.
So
Bring back Eli.
you gotta cut that out.
yeah, right.
Cut
Eli
that out.
can stay with Payne on Monday Night Football.
Yo, I'm just saying, all his stats was with 10 tossing him the rock. That man went to Cleveland with a younger stud, Heisman-winning Baker Mayfield, and has had 200-yard games, I think, since. And
That is not where I thought you were going with that. I thought you was talking about something else. But yeah, that you do make a point.
There's validity in your foolishness.
Yeah, but I mean, OBJ does need a rejuvenation in his career. I mean, he's in year 8,
It's good to have an actual quarterback.
and now you got Matthew Stafford as an MVP quarterback playing this year.
he's okay.
Got a dominant team.
Matthew Stafford is known for throwing that thing.
And I do want to see
Throw that
OBJ.
thing.
Yo,
Well, go ahead,
get
throw
some
that
deep
thing.
balls.
You know what I'm saying? Matthew Stafford let that boy fly. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So again, like I said, if they just gonna hit him with go routes all night, yeah, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. The terminology is easy. He can do that. But when you start telling him hit the slants, you know what I'm saying, the curls, that stuff starts getting a little complicated, and
No,
they
it
gotta
don't.
build.
OBJ is one of the best people. You catch in the slant, he can take it to the house for you.
You think a good quarterback and a good wide receiver are going to meet each other day one and be perfect symmetry?
Not day one, but I'm just
That's
saying
what I'm
after a
saying.
couple reps,
It's going to
they
take
got
some
a bye
time.
week this week.
I'm saying 4 weeks. Oh, you know what? Even better. They got a bye week. 3 weeks. My bad. They're
But
going to work.
here's the thing though, he can't get in Cooper Kupp's way. That's the main thing.
They're going to play on opposite sides and they're not getting each other's way at all.
We talked about this last week, guys. They're not gonna
yes,
get
sure
each
did.
other's way.
Yeah,
They're not gonna get
yeah,
each
yeah,
other's
yeah.
way.
Y'all
Fine.
literally said this.
They are fine.
They're
I
fine.
said
You
that.
one yes, you did.
They are fine.
Cooper Kupp is on one side. He's gonna get 80% of the balls. Still,
There's gonna be moments where they stack them guys, and that's gonna be beautiful to watch, bro. Because that defense is gonna be shook on whatever side they decide to do that.
That's a fact.
so when are we? Is there a point that we can say maybe OBJ took a step back?
Yeah,
Because I feel like we keep blaming his systems or whatever like
No,
that.
no, I blame Baker.
Well, okay, you blame Baker.
I partially blame Baker, but I can say, I mean, let's be honest, OBJ has been injured a lot.
I mean, he's been injured. I've seen a good bit of drops on his end. I've seen a good bit of bad throws as well. Don't get it twisted. But you know, I'm just wondering, like, so even this the Monday game, Matthew Stafford's first pick was a throw. He forced forced a deep one to Odell. Odell made no attempt at the ball though. Like, it wasn't a great decision anyway, but he made no attempt at the ball. Like, the ball was coming down. The guy went and caught the pick. He was just ready to make the hit after he catch an interception. And I just feel like I remember seeing like a rookie Odell in New York that just played freely, right? Like, he was just out there playing football. There was nothing about money. There was nothing about, he wasn't OBJ yet. He was just still Odell Beckham. And I think at that time he would have went for the miraculous catch, something to make people go wow, as opposed to making sure he stays healthy for the next play.
So good thing you said that. So do you think he's hesitating now because he's had injuries?
Yeah, he's 29.
I mean, exactly. I mean, yeah, he's had injuries. He's a celebrity now. He's
got the
he's
check.
a cute face that people want. People
selling
always
hair.
want to talk about.
He's
Yeah,
selling hair.
he got the purple hair now. Like, he ain't
It's
trying
purple?
to mess that up.
I
Yeah, it's
will
purple.
say OBJ, he's 29 going on 30. Yeah, I mean, y'all know once you hit that 30 mark in the NFL, it's a different career.
You
for
letting
a
him
lot
turn
of guys.
30, bro?
Because you sure didn't want to let Dame turn 30 out here.
I
Sheesh.
mean, it's around the corner. So
I think he's fine, man. I think he just had to get out of Cleveland.
I don't think.
'Cause-
I think he's fine, but I don't think he's as prolific as like Dub said.
Yeah, he's definitely lost a step.
But we're not. You're not asking him to be rookie Odell. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking him to be Giants.
No,
Odell.
I'm talking about the free way he was playing.
Yeah.
When
He's hesitating
when
a
you
little
come
bit.
in young, like you just out there playing. You just happy you on the field.
I think it's a mixture of him being new in St. Louis and
Los Angeles.
dang, bro. I'm thinking
So,
Rams
I
in
don't
my
like
heart.
that stuff, right?
You don't like change. I see why you don't like
You
change,
see
bro.
why?
But yeah, him being new in LA with the Rams and trying to understand stuff, and then of course the injury history. He is probably trying to protect himself. But I think once they get going in 3 weeks, you're gonna see a little bit more freedom in him. You're gonna see a little bit. I think so, because I believe he's still a good wide receiver, and I think he still has a lot left in the tank. So I would put my money on him being better going forward. If he is trash going forward though, I'm gonna laugh at how wrong this take is. Hilarious how bad this take will be.
It is interesting to see how it'll play out with that offense because I still think the best receiving core Matthew Stafford ever had was Megatron. So,
I agree.
Just Megatron by
just
himself.
Megatron by himself.
Megatron was 3 people.
So
He's
you
your
know,
tight end, your deep threat, and your middle.
I mean, that's what Megatrons are,
son,
right?
He was your tight end,
Zordons?
and your deep
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah, I respect the tight ends.
And the deep threat.
All of them. All of them.
Oh,
Give it to him
Lord.
deep.
Oh Lord.
And down the middle, right?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's bowling. I love it.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see how it pans out. I don't know. Can we still definitively say that they the NFC, at least in the NFC Championship game, though, with them? Like,
Oh yeah, NFC Championship game.
That's tough.
I think we said
That's tough.
last week it was Arizona and the Rams.
Yeah,
going to
y'all
the
were
NFC
saying
Championship.
Arizona,
That's what I
yeah.
believe.
I do want that, but this man has cost me too much money.
Tom Brady.
Tomas.
Brady, because his the worst embodied.
Man.
Tom Brady would do this. He will let us hype. He will let us hype up the Rams, hype up the Cardinals, and then January comes around. He said, "I'm back," and he's going to rip everybody.
I don't know if Tom Brady ever had to do that with the Rams and the Cardinals. He was doing that with the Bills and the Jets.
Bro, he just did last year.
They caught their rhythm early. They had like a little 3-game.
That's what football
Struggle in
is. When you
October,
catch your
and then they
rhythm at the
took
right
off.
time.
Ain't nobody man. Listen,
Look at the
ain't
Giants
nobody-
in 07. They caught the rhythm at the right time and they beat the Patriots.
Worry about Thomas and his Buccaneers. All right.
Like I said, this year,
Rams, Cardinals, book it.
okay.
I would like to see it.
I mean, that's what I want to see because it's going to be a high profile game.
I mean, it's gonna be a high profile game either way. Even if the Buccaneers find a way to get up in there, if Green Bay finds a way to get up in there, I think those are the.
Yeah, I ain't picking the NFC. Y'all can have that.
comfortable with the
It's just
AFC?
hard to see because we all
Yeah.
know the number one person when everything's on the table is January and everything's on the line.
I think Eddie would argue Eli.
Eli's not playing right now.
Oh, my bad. You said the best
He's
person. I
playing
thought
Monday Night
All
Football
time,
with his
all
brother.
time.
I thought we.
I feel
Yeah.
you,
That's
I
what
feel
my
you, bro. I
mind
feel
was
you,
at.
I
My
feel you,
bad.
bro.
But we still can't figure about that Batman in Green Bay also too.
You talking about the misleader? Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
here
on.
we go.
Go off.
The misleader. Whatever it is, he know how to play football though.
He apologized. That's all you have to do. Never
Oh,
mind.
John Wick.
Facts. Hey, we talked about this.
He apologized, so we'll forgive him.
But anyway,
Did Antonio Brown apologize?
oh boy,
I just want to know. Rico, hit him with the Rico. Hit both of them with the Rico.
y'all wallet. So the Chiefs. I know a couple weeks ago I counted them out.
Yeah, their Chiefs are nothing right now.
But
They're the
slowly-
5 seed. They're the 5 seed. They back
slowly
in the playoff.
They in the AFC Championship game.
They are slowly
They-
turning
they-
around and making a playoff run right now.
No,
Carl-
they are in the AFC Championship.
Clyde,
You booking it?
Edwards Hilaire just got back. He's playing. I think they're gonna have a run game again.
And it's mainly because the rest of the division not even playing well. So, granted, yes,
That's true.
we
Denver's
finally
not
saw them
good.
have Patrick Mahomes game. He had 400 yards,
total,
5
sir.
TDs.
Yeah.
Like that's what we got accustomed to seeing, right? However, I mean, they have a tough matchup with Dallas this weekend. Don't know who's gonna win that, but the rest of their division is not really looking scary.
Yeah, Oakland.
You know,
God dang, change.
Las
Oakland,
Vegas.
the Raiders, the Chargers, or the Broncos ain't really. None of them are really giving.
Right.
That's true.
So honestly,
even your boy Justin Hubert.
Kansas City, he's not giving right now. I mean, that's my boy. Don't get it twisted. I love Justin.
They
Hubert,
they still.
but they
look
are
good. But they
so
not.
I think Kansas City lucked up in the right. I mean, good thing they're in the division they're in. I think they have a chance to run away and win the division.
Because they got to play all those teams one more time.
Yeah. And I mean, a couple weeks ago, I was on here saying, yo, the Chiefs donezo, but
I never believed that.
Yeah.
It's a long season, man. It's an even longer season than usual because they added the extra
17 games, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we know they just finished playing the Raiders. They got to play them again. They got to play the Broncos. I believe they have the 49ers on their schedule.
I think they play Pittsburgh.
They play Pittsburgh. So,
which are suddenly playing well.
So they have a couple
don't trust
games that's manageable to win. They got some that could go either or. But if they do end up in the AFC Championship game, like Dub has said, this will be the best thing that happened to Pat Mahomes' career. Adversity, he got over it, and he's proven himself.
this ain't the best thing to happen. Winning a Super Bowl was the best thing to happen.
Well, he already did that. But what I'm saying as far as
Do it again.
That's the best
Do
thing
it
to
again.
happen.
The best thing to happen will be
Is
his
winning.
second Super Bowl.
Right.
His third.
And then at
But-
that point, then he gets to just say, which one was your favorite?
Right.
Like, So no, nobody wants to go through adversity and possibly lose. He has to go through adversity and win. That would be the best thing to happen. So
Yeah.
far, the best thing to happen is
It's just one of the. Just a good thing for him to happen. It's good for him right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that just means you can sink and find a way to swim.
Mm-hmm.
so
We'll see
Great.
what he's
And,
made of.
and Kansas City is looking around. They can understand, we got some weaknesses that we want to shore up in the offseason.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They got a pretty decent contract, even though they're paying him, oh my goodness, a king's ransom. They still have flexibility to try to, like,
is
you know
it
what
really a
I'm saying?
king's ransom?
Yes. Yes,
Who we talking
$500
about?
million is a king's ransom. What are you talking about?
You the one who told me that.
Why would it not be
He
You talking about
owns.
for Patrick?
That's not a king's ransom to me.
$500, $500 million?
He deserves it.
That's still a king's
Yeah,
ransom.
it's still a king's
No, no,
ransom.
no,
I'm
no.
not-
No, y'all, you guys are agreeing. It sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds like you've acknowledged it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
think
money.
Vlad has acknowledged it's a lot of money, but he also feels like Patrick has deserved that. And it sounds
That's not
like
what I'm saying. I'm not saying he didn't.
Oh, okay. You saying
you don't
king-
think he doesn't deserve
I
it?
think he deserves it.
Okay,
Okay, I see
so
what you're
All
saying.
I'm saying,
So
is-
that's all that
what
matters.
I'm saying is, even though they're giving him a lot of money, they did it in a way that allows them to still have flexibility
No,
to
for
do
sure.
other stuff around. Because a 10-year contract, the cap is not going to be the same.
12.
12?
Yes.
I thought it was 10.
It was 10. It was 10 additional to the 2 he already had left on the original contract. So it's a 12-year.
Oh, well, I'm
term.
talking about the $500 million part. That's 10 years.
But it's added to 12 years.
Right.
They calculated
But
12
I'm
years.
only talking about the 500 million part. Because that's the time frame where the cap is going to be what it is. And they're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, make plays, figure out. That's a long time. The cap's not going to be the same.
Absolutely not.
$130 million, $118
It's
million.
going to go up.
It's going to go up. And they're going to keep paying him that same for 10 years. That's not. A lot of teams, they pay a guy $50 million. And then when the cap go up, he getting $60 million. You know what I'm saying? They don't got to do that with him for a decade. They are set.
Unless he restructure in year 5.
That means they got 5 whole years to chill. And if he's smart, because they need help on the defensive side of that ball.
A lot.
My God, they need
Jesus.
help. If he's smart, he's going to be like, no, I'm straight, bro. Go give me some help because I like winning.
Yeah.
That's what Tom Brady
I
did.
can see him do that.
Tom Brady
I mean,
like winning.
I mean, he has a lot of money because he has what I want to say 130 guaranteed. So I mean, I could see definitely when he gets in his late 20s, maybe early 30s, he's definitely going to be like, all right, guys, go find me a defense. I'm not trying to win games making miraculous throws anymore.
He need to do that now. He need to be saying that now. Hey,
It's still early.
go give me
It's
some
still
help.
early.
Go
You
get,
know,
because he spent a whole Super Bowl running for his life.
yes, boy.
Don't be greedy, my boy. Get you some help. You know what I'm saying? Get you paid. You are $500 million after you get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get you that help, and you can. You know what I'm saying? More Super Bowls, more endorsements, more money. That's how it works. This is what the NFL is. This is what sports media, sports. This is what it is. You
It's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Tom Brady is rich because he gonna keep winning, and people love winners. When you put a winner on your Wheaties is winners now. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
That's true.
Even old boy was on a box of Wheaties.
Who?
What
Odell?
the triathlete guy, I can't remember his name, man. The one
triathlete.
that's related to the Kardashians.
Triathlete.
Jenner?
Yeah, Bruce.
Oh.
He was on the Wheaties.
Oh,
Y'all remember
nah.
Bruce on the Wheaties?
Oh, Lord. What's their name now?
He got gold medal. He was on
Caitlyn.
the Wheaties.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, I think they changed those and put Caitlyn on the Wheaties.
Did they?
We should probably go to the next subject.
I think so.
Anyway,
No,
to
not
cap
on
it
Wheaties,
off,
not on
since
Wheaties.
we are on the Chiefs, game of the week this week is obviously Dallas Cowboys versus Kansas
Cowboys.
City.
Chiefs. Eddie, who you got?
Kansas City.
He said it's so comfortable. I love
Kansas
that.
City.
Who you got, Drake?
Kansas City.
Fly.
You know who the hell I got.
They need to know. We try to let
Patrick,
the
my
people.
homeboy, all $500 million in the bank.
Macaroons.
Yes.
All right, you gonna say Dallas?
I don't want to be contrarian. Damn that. Dan,
You going
y'all
Dallas?
taking the L.
Yeah.
Take that L. My Falcons gonna give it to you, so somebody got to come through and make amends.
Yeah.
You know,
And
You know-
Chiefs are related to the Braves.
you
You
know
see
I
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
fear
So
for Dallas.
we'll take it.
I have a fear Dallas is going to be that team. They're going to have a superb regular season. I'm talking about they're going to hit the strides. And they're just going to, first round of the playoffs, they're going to come out slow the first half.
The first round?
The first half of the first game, they're going to come out slow. And it's going to cost them.
Well, I mean, that's par for the course when you're a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Sheesh.
And
Something just give
that's
me
not
that
shade.
vibe.
It's that was their thing for a long time. You remember the game? You remember Romo's fumble?
Oh,
Remember
Jesus.
when he was a holder? Or no, was he a
He
holder
was a
that game?
Yes, because he was the backup that year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I see what Diggs is doing, you know, with the interceptions. Dak is playing well.
Dakota will not stand for what you guys are saying right now. That's all I know.
Listen here, Dakota Rain. I don't care if you're rain or poor. Okay.
What?
Yo,
Yeah, I'm back with the puns.
You back?
I'm back.
The punishment.
We ain't have one in a minute, bro.
Yo, facts.
Off the top.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, so, I don't know. So many things are going so well. I'm just like, it's too good to be true for Dallas.
And man, sometimes it's too good to be true to the end, baby.
And
You know, I don't
see-
believe that.
and here's the thing:
Oh.
I don't see Dallas at the end. Like, think about it. We just said it. The three teams that we see in the NFC Championship game is Cardinals, Rams, Buccaneers. Nobody's even uttering Dallas.
I mean, you know, they could be the dark horse. They could be the upset.
They're gonna be upset at home.
That's a good one.
So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all the Dallas Cowboys fans, they hype right now. You know, they playing well. And I give it to them. I was surprised. Dallas is playing very, 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 very well this year, surprisingly.
Well, no, I mean, I think that was to be more expected than people realize. Because again, I was wrong, super wrong about my guess with the division. Right, Washington did not show up
Yeah, it's a
and
wash.
do anything. Tyler Heineke is not the answer, or at least he's not the answer right now. Philadelphia super struggling.
We'll be back next year. Don't worry.
I mean, I ain't saying nothing about that. I'm just saying y'all super struggling this year. The Giants,
Are the Giants?
they you know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones ain't bringing them to the promised land
He's
yet.
throwing pennies, not dimes.
Yo,
This dude.
talk to your mans, B. Like, talk
That's-
to him.
This man
Let's
just
move.
had Carson Wentz playing quarterback for him. Bro.
It's okay. Now we got Jalen Hurts. It's all right. We moved on. We moved
Never
on.
liked him. Anyway.
We moved on. We're not talking about the past. We
Okay.
here in the future.
Just the way he
Devontae Smith
said
and
that.
Jalen Hurts. We next.
Oh Lord.
Y'all next to do what?
You see?
Oh,
But you know when you have a division like that, it's a lot easier to get to the to the playoffs, and
I can't
I think
say that.
does what?
I hate saying that.
Why? When
There's
you
no
have a
such-
division
there's no
that's
such thing as easy in the NFL. We talked about that. There's no such thing.
I didn't say it's, I never said easy though. I said when you have a division
Yeah.
like that, right? You can get to the playoffs.
Okay.
Like Tom Brady was feasting off the bottom of the AFC, playing the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets 6 times a year. You know what I'm saying? That was those.
I don't think people talk about that enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was really just he was winning his division with ease.
Yeah.
Regardless if we want to say
You win
easy.
10 games, you win.
You know, he only had to win 4 games.
Be good for one Dolphins win a year.
You know,
They
what I'm
always
saying?
beat them when they go to
Yeah.
There
Miami.
was split.
So
And now we know why, because Tom liked the warm weather. He said that. They asked him.
He enjoyed the weekend a little too much.
They asked him. They was like, "Do you think you will ever play in a cold state again?" He was like, "Hell no! I don't know how I did it all these years.
Yeah, he was
Now
like
I'm playing in
19
But that's
Tampa.
crazy though, because you went to college in Michigan.
Yeah,
Cold
Facts.
place.
Yeah.
And then you
Went to New England.
You go to
He
who
should be
pay-
thriving.
You go to who
Stayed
pays.
in New England.
But he
go
is
to
older
Page-
now, so them bones probably
That's-
cracking.
There you go.
Yeah.
That hit in the cold just
It's
don't.
different. And these linemen
That
nowadays.
cold tackle is not right, bro.
Mm-mm.
Oh God.
Sorry, I got everyone off track.
No,
That's all good.
man.
It's all good. It seems to happen on the show.
And it was still football related.
So it seems like it's a unanimous vote that we got the Chiefs winning the game of the week.
Correct.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys won, but my money would be on the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are, they got a lot more to prove. You know what I'm saying? Dallas had something to prove last week. They showed up and showed out. I think they might relax the reins. Dakota Rain. They might relax the reins a little bit. Just going into this game, even though I want to. They want to win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
you want to get yourself in some good footing. Right now, you playing for seeding, right?
Yes.
This is the time of this when you playing for seeding. You want that first round home game. You want the crowd behind you. You want that kind of support. So I think it's gonna be a great fight. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look at it. I think it's gonna be a game
Things closer.
25-33, something like that.
That's reasonable.
Kansas City.
Yeah, that's again par for the course with Dallas. They're gonna play you tough and then lose the game. That's just how they.
That's
But-
Cowgirls for you.
I kind of like their defense. That's the only thing that's like making me.
I like one person on their defense.
Micah. Or
Diggs.
Yeah.
I like both.
I like both,
I
yeah,
like
I like
Parsons
both.
and
Well,
Diggs.
actually, yeah, I like Parsons too.
What's
So I'll
that?
say two.
I like that
Yeah.
Vaughn dude. What's the name? Vaughn Elson. Vaughn.
That's how you know I don't care. I ain't never heard of that. I don't know who this man is. Wouldn't understand a thing. Sorry to that.
We missed you, KD.
Sorry to that, man.
We missed you, bro.
But anyway,
Sorry to that man.
on that note, thanks for tuning in to another week's episode with us here at Sports Cash. And again, always leave a comment on what you think on this week's episode, also on previous episodes. Please share to tap in with us on all socials at sports_cash_. And be sure to keep up with us for all future episodes. On that note, we signing off.
All right.
Hey,
Till
peace.
next time.
Here.